Channel 3 early warning weather with meteorologist Mike Cameron.
Good Sunday morning. It is 6:18 and we're anticipating a nice day, a summer-like day with temperatures going into the 80s. Out there this morning, had a little bit of fog, and that's going to be part of the weather headlines, as well as cool temperatures running in the lower 60s, even some upper 50s are what we see out there. 59 in Norwich to 62 in Hartford to 63 in New Haven. That's the general range in temperatures. That's what you'll encounter if you're going to step out the door within the next hour or so. But what we will see is the fog go away, the low clouds too, and then once the sun really casts its rays on the ground, it's going to warm up quickly, and we should see temperatures well into the 80s, especially across the Connecticut River Valley. In fact, we might be going a little conservative on these temperatures, 83 to 84 in Enfield. We might see some 85s and 86s based on some of the latest model data we're seeing. Upper 70s in the highest elevation of northwest and northeastern Connecticut, but you see lower elevations going into the low 80s. And then along the shoreline, we're looking at temperatures 75 to 80, that is, this afternoon. Then, of course, we're watching Florence, and you can see this is what the Futurecast is doing over the next several hours. It's still slowly moving to Carolinas, but then once tonight and tomorrow morning come, this thing is going to really pick up speed. And by Monday afternoon, it's going to be in parts of Pennsylvania. It'll move that fast, and then that means Tuesday is when we will really be seeing the storm here. But it's still raining very heavily across the Carolinas. I was taking a look at some of the rain rates with some of these squalls, and rain is coming down at between 2 and 3 inches an hour over some of the areas where it had been raining all night long. So flooding is definitely going to be a major issue again today across especially southern North Carolina. Now here at home, we are expecting a nice day to evolve. We may start off with a lot of clouds in the morning. Some of that patchy fog is still evidenced by our Futurecast. You see it here. But it's going to mix out, and you can see here's noontime. All of that fog should be gone. We might have a few puffs of fair weather clouds, but that's about it going into the afternoon. Here's about 3 o'clock, for instance. We're seeing that. And the same can be said closing in on dinner time, too. Just a few fair weather clouds that really dissipate as the sun sets. That's what we're expecting. But then overnight tonight, some patchy fog will redevelop, and that's the way tomorrow morning shall start, with some of that fog around. But then again, the same cycle is true. That will mix out to a partly to mostly sunny sky at noon. But then the difference in tomorrow is this, that Florence's remnants will be approaching, and that means late in the day we'll start to see the clouds increase. Here you go. Here's about 5 o'clock. They're increasing and thickening, and that is just the precursor to what will be a very rainy time as we look towards Monday night and into Tuesday. You can see how that system will be approaching and coming into New England. There could be a ribbon of heavy rains coming even through Connecticut for a while during the afternoon and evening on Tuesday. But by Tuesday night after midnight, this system will move offshore. The air behind it is so different. It's dry, it's coming in from Canada, it's cooler, and that's what we have for Wednesday and Thursday. But that will happen only after we've seen some pretty good rain. And the latest model projections are to push that track a little farther to the south, so you can see there could be that axis of heavier rains right through Connecticut, where 2 or more inches of rain could fall. So that's something that we are watching the trends on, is where does the axis of heaviest rain fall? And right now, actually, it looks like Connecticut may be more in line with seeing it than before. So we'll keep our eyes on that. But then once that system moves out Tuesday night, look at Wednesday and Thursday. Highs will be in the 70s, lows will be in the 50s, and we will have lots of sunshine both Wednesday and Thursday. Should be pretty good.